Hi, my name is Hasnat Iftikhar and my student number is 3142360. My topic was the impact of social media in the rise of far right in Pakistani society in Pakistan. Firstly, I would like to talk about a little bit of history. Pakistan was a part of India in 1947. Britishers did the partition and Pakistan became an independent state. Uh, it it was considered that a Muslim state and Islam was the primarily religion there. But Pakistan was a very liberal society. You could see the girls in the street of Pakistan were wearing the uh, skirts, short dresses. Men were having pant shirts and ties. So Pakistani society was very liberal at that moment. In 1970s, it was very progress society. Pakistan Airlines were very good. Emirates Airline, when Emirates Airlines started, Pakistani pilots went to the Dubai and trained the Emirates pilot. So Pakistan was in very good position at that time. And then in 1970s, 80s, Russia came to Afghanistan. If you see the map of Pakistan, Pakistan shares its borders with India, with China, with Afghanistan, and with Iran. When Russia came to Afghanistan, it was a time of Cold War, and America wanted Pakistan to defeat Russia in Afghanistan. So America gave a huge amount of money to the Pakistani military, to the Pakistani government to fight against the Russians in Afghanistan. America wanted to stop Russia in Afghanistan. So what Pakistan did, the dictator whose name was Ziaul Haq, what he did, he he used Islam, he used Islamic ideology, he used religion. He created madrasas, Islamic schools, trained students, and sent them to Afghanistan to fight against Russia. He used religion. He said to the nation that the foreigner powers are on the Muslim land. So now the jihad. Jihad means that fight for the God is mandatory. We should fight for the God. Our Muslim brothers are in danger. So he used that ideology and sent those trained soldiers to Afghanistan. They fought, and at the end, Russia lost. After that, in 2001, when 9/11 happened in America, when America came to Afghanistan, and Pakistan then said, "We are going to support America." Those militants, those soldiers who were trained into the schools of Pakistan, they said, "Hey, hold on a second. You said to us that these are the foreigners who are on the Muslim land, and now you are supporting them." They stood against the Pakistan and Pakistani army. We saw a huge war against terrorism and Pakistani army, bloodshed in mosques, in churches, in schools, and stuff like that. Now I talk about the how the social media was being used uh, to raise the far right ideology. I just gave the little bit of the history, historical perspective. Social media was used. Uh, I'll talk about the 2010 and onwards, like the blasphemy laws. Social media was used to raise the blasphemy things on social media to gather the uh, a huge audience, mob lynching. We have seen the foreigners who are being killed in Pakistan. We have seen a Sri Lankan manager of a factory was being burnt for a false accusation of blasphemy. We have seen a young university student who just raised some questions, who had some questions on ideology, on society, on the people's behavior. He was being killed. So, I mean, this is how the social media was being used If I talk about the most famous leader of Pakistan right now, Imran Khan, who also used that ideology to manipulate the audience, to manipulate the people. The Pakistan, I'm talking about the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. He used that ideology to manipulate people, and now he's the very famous person in Pakistan. He said that the incidents of rapes that happen is because of the women are wearing dresses, short dresses. I mean, how a logical person can give this statement? I mean, that was such a false statement according to my perspective. I mean, rape happens because of some frustration in in a man's mind or any person's mind. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, so the social media was being used, and now, no, if you see, I'm trying to compare the old society and new society now. Our older generation were much more liberal and secular than this generation because of the 1970s, 80s till now. We have been brainwashed from here, and people think that now this is truth, this is wrong. Now people think that Pakistan means only Muslims can live in on this land. We have seen of false accusations of blasphemies against the minorities in Pakistan. We have seen a lot of things, women rights, stuff like that. I mean, now if a far rights are trying to raise such voices, I mean, a lot of threats has been given from the right wing to them. And if right wing does something, no one does something. Even the law enforcement agencies does nothing. So this is how the social media was being used. You know what I mean? The ex Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, used the use the ideology that we are the Muslims, we are from the Arab. We are not Arabs. We are the South East Asians. We were the part of India. Then the elite of Pakistan divided Pakistan on the name of religion. They manipulated people at that time. So social media is being used in such a dangerous way. I mean, in Europe or in America, social media is a good blessing, but in Pakistani society or any society that is just like Pakistan, where people don't have access to good education, people are in a absolute extreme poverty. People are uh, I mean, the economical crises are going on. In that society, people only have one hope, that is religion. And politicians know it. And they use the emotions, they make them they manipulate them emotionally by using the religion, tell them you are the great, this is the foreigners did something against you, and now you will have to do this, and we normal Pakistanis are suffering. This was the uh, use of social media in the rise of far right. That must be stopped. uh, I mean, government should launch such programs to educate people, and government should not support the far right. Government should punish those uh, people who use this ideology to manipulate people and kill people and do mob lynching. Thank you so much. Now the time is up. Thanks a lot.